Hello there, and welcome to a bit of Crash Bandicoot 2 N-Tranced. Now, a bit of another preamble here for this one. So, again, we're playing another game of the Game Boy Advance, and this one actually works, so we'll play that one. But I've also found as well that Spyro Year the Dragon is running on a different emulator, so I'll play that one after I've completed this one, and I should have less problems finishing this one. So I'm just going to very quickly save. New game, right. Quick bit here. I do like the idea of hyperspace in the Crash Bandicoot games. I don't know how much it was explored, but it was introduced in Crash Bash, I want to say, or well, I guess like Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. But yeah, they really went into it in Crash Bash about the battle of good and evil, and I thought it was quite a nice theme to explore. It's just a nice little tidbit of lore that I really liked. Once again, they do go into the idea of evil being like a tangible, metaphysical thing, force. See, Entropy was like had failed before Cortex did, so yeah. And this was like one of the games that really sort of phased Cortex out as like a main villain, and like he was like a not a duologist, not a duotagonist, but yeah, I guess like duotagonist, where like like the secondary antagonist, and Ukuku's like the first primary antagonist. So he doesn't appear at all in this game. It's entirely various tropy or entropy. Okay, so nice bit of intro here, and we also get a tutorial. Always good to have a reminder of the basics as well. Right, just checking everything's working. Right. As you can see, we've also got like new assets as well. Brand new skyboxes, things in the background, things in the foreground as well, which can be bothersome in platform games. Like my girlfriend and I were talking about the Hercules game one time, and how you can go to like, the foreground and background of that, which was a bit annoying for like completionism's sake. But I must get back to it because like I played it on PC with like a really bad joystick, so it might be more beneficial to do properly. So. I like this. So, this is a prediction of the future, according to Entropy, yeah. And the solution is to get them on his side, just the fellow for the job. A new recruit. Meet my secret weapon. Oh, good God. N-Tranced, Master of Hypnotism. So, something I didn't really go into before is like each of like the sort of antagonists and the N-tagonists of Crash Bandicoot, they tend to have something before their name. So like Engine, so a take on the engine that goes in cars, is like Nitrous Engine. I think, no, pretty sure it is anyway, like Nitrous Engine. Then you've got like Embryo, as in an embryo, and that was like Nitrous Brio. But then you've got N-Cortex. So N-Cortex isn't a word itself or a pun, but Neocortex is a part of the brain, and so there you get Neocortex or N-Cortex. But then you've got like Entropy as well, Nefarious Tropy, and N-Trance, who is Nigel Trance. That was a very long way to go for a joke that didn't really pan out, but still. Oh. So we actually get to see the purpose of crystals here with the power. So Akuaku can apparently look into the crystals to find out what's going on. Yeah, so he's just the low level. Nothing there to explore. Oh! So we have the double jump. We have the slam ability. And slide jumping actually... Well, no, it doesn't. Not quite. Oh, yeah, maybe. So they've actually fixed that. That's good. So, much like Spyro Year the Dragon, where abilities are like abilities from the previous game are introduced in, like kept from the beginning of this one, it's the same with this one as well. So already we're off to a good start. Yeah, I can't remember what franchise I was playing, but it's like it's a franchise where like you keep losing your powers. And you have to get the same powers back over and over again. I can't remember what it was originally. We don't have the sprint ability. What? Just set the timer. Okay. Okay. So TNT crates can break other crates, even those reinforced crates. Spin that before it becomes unbreakable. Well, I got the crystal, because it says right there. It would be nice if it showed you at the bottom of the screen like they did in the previous games, like the crystal and any gems you unlocked in the level. So this is something of a callback to the second game where Crash goes onto one of the platforms and ends up in the lobby with Neo Cortex. Except we haven't, because that is fake Crash. So fake Crash is a boss in this game. I wonder if this music is original. Sounds like it's a take on one of the Crash 3 bosses. Or maybe like Crash Bash, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think at the end of every level you would have this happen. I'll save it that, what the hell, yeah, ignore the temptation. So, right. So we've got Island intro there, and the time limit we're going to get is 26 seconds, which shouldn't be too hard. So we have the option of going to whatever level we want to. Sorry, but yeah, if you want to try and go anywhere, it makes the TNT sound, which is quite good. So we can either go to Prince of Persia, or we can go to Lagoon Tunes. Let's do this one. So there is no need for like the whole time traveling thing, but we get it anyway, because apparently people want more of that. And hey, you know, it's fine, you know, revisiting all the themes and levels that people liked. I don't think there's anything down there, I don't want to risk it just yet. Oh damn, okay, yeah, so landing on top of them, yeah, you can't do it. Lesson learned. I have to say this is a nice rendition of the sort of Arabian theme that they had. So what we picked up earlier there, I should have explained before I collected it, that was called a gem shard. So you don't get coloured gems in this game. There is a shard of each coloured gem. So red, blue, yellow and green. I'm pretty sure there's only 4 types, because I think there's like 4 levels per level. So 20 levels. Pretty sure there's no... Oh no, there might be 5 levels. I don't know. Did basic math fail me, or did I fail basic math? But yeah, so basically you get these coloured gems throughout the levels. And you then get, like in Crash Team Racing, you would get a level. To get the gem, to get the full gem from it. So in Crash Team Racing you would do the CTR token challenges. To get like the coloured CTR tokens, and then you'd get the gem from that as part of your completion. All of this will become clear in time, trust me. So we've got the ordinary gem there as well, so you still get the gems for getting all the crates. So now we can go to Lagoon Tunes, which I'm looking forward to. Right. Saving the game. Saving the game again. If I'm going to get all the gems, I do not want to arse them. These levels aren't necessarily hard as such. I mean, watch as I die in a minute, but it is like the big problem I have for these is like those ramps. Apparently holding down the B button solves most of my problems. As you can observe. I'm going to save again very quickly, right. Oh dear. Alright, try that. Nice. Oh, bollocks. Gotta restart to get that look right there. Oh, balls. I'll take that. Yeah, so sometimes like the jaw, or like the Jaws theme will play, and like the shark speeds up to catch you. And it's instant death as well. Nice one. Globetrotting? Oh, Christ. Right, we'll do Ferris Fun House, then we'll do Globetrotting, because this ain't enough of that. You will find out why. I must admit, I almost... I think I do prefer the Game Boy Advance version of this song to the PlayStation 1 version. Oh, shit, I should have avoided that. There is one level later in the game with this map that is absolutely abhorrent. In fact, quite a few of the things in this are insane. The level of exploration and you have to do is, quite frankly, astonishing. Or abysmal. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but bumper don't expire unless you're not looking at them. It sounds like an SCP, really. And if you need to shit your pants today and you're not familiar with SCP, check it out. Secure, Contain, Protect. Some really interesting stuff in there. I think my favourite one is the cat, Josie, like the half cat. Oh, that was close. think you can get up there, but I don't think it leads to anything. No, I don't have the death on, I don't know, man. Oh! Oh, hello. Oh, move. Also, yeah, the lever disappears with them as well. I hated this in Crash Bandicoot 1, don't mind it here, because I got a analog stick, and the control's good. We'll come back to that later. I think I needed an ability for that, but I'm not entirely sure. And now we get to do some more stuff. So, we're on Globetrot now. So we can't go down that way, which will lead to Evil Crush. Because you have to do Globetrotting. By using one of your favourite toys, the Atmosphere. It's not. I hated this. I do appreciate like the 3D sort of thing that they're doing here, the isometric. Now, I do believe that isometric actually has like a very specific parameters in order to be isometric, so it can't just be like a tilt at like 40 degrees. Like, it has to be a certain angle to be considered isometric. So this level and this toy really annoys me. So I can speed up, or I can slow down by holding the A button. I do appreciate like what they've done with it, like Crash's 3D model there especially. It's a lot more impressive on a smaller screen though. Mind you, it's still pretty good here. But yeah. Oh, Christ. I imagine my missus is gonna have his motion sickness looking at this. But yeah, you've got to deal with like you've got to deal with a small screen. Like sort of trying to guess what terrain is safe to fall down. Like is there a wall there? Is that a gap? Is that a ledge that I can fall down? Is there a fence there? Where, you know, like where's the ramp? Where does the ramp begin and end? And this you'll see this happen in, if not this level, then a later one. But we have the pleasure of doing this about 3 times in the game. Whee! I'm making myself dizzy doing that. I think that's a ramp there? Yeah, it is. Right. So the environment does not do a very good job of sort of explaining this or showing you. I remember when I reviewed this, people loved the hamster ball stages, the Atmosphere. I'm not going to call it for what it was. Or I probably will end up calling it what it was, for what it was. But yeah, it's like a hamster ball. It's like I genuinely couldn't stand this. It's like, does this make Crash move better? No. Like, if Crash wasn't in the hamster ball, would this level be impossible if it weren't for this? The answer is no. Crash could easily just go down those ramps. He could just walk around these nitro traps. He wouldn't need this. So why then are we using it? And that was like that was like my barometer for as my barometer, my metric for like mini games and platform games. Is this necessary? Like the Jeep, fine. Why? Because you're covering a lot of ground. You're escaping a stampede. Okay, fine, fair enough. Granted, that doesn't mean that the stampede has to be there. Right, I don't want to stand on that because I'm looking for further crates. I've bollocksed it up by missing them by doing that first. I'm just trying to get down here, and I can't. And yes, you can go off the edge of those ramps, which I might unfortunately demonstrate one day. Right, there we are. So yeah, so that didn't need the atmosphere. Okay, so there's, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not counting that level. Well, I suppose we can. But yeah, there's also like the... So this one has one of the gems, gem shards. And a wave rug. Oh, I know what this is going to consist of. Which is just about like one whole load of fuck you, really. I know I'm just spoil spot by destroying those crates. Oh, shit. Thing down here, it's just in case you fell down. You might land on one of those, which I think is fair. I think that's a good alternative to, oh, Christ. I need to be up here. There's probably a gem shard this way. And not any enemies, so that's a good use of the vulnerability. Oh, that's just going to destroy... Oh, thank God for that. I must destroy that crate. Now. I have to be able to destroy that crate to be able to get down there. There we go. Quite good animation. I say this, but like, I played Wario Land 4, which is like the Game Boy Advance game that everyone remembers, if it wasn't a Pokemon one, and yeah, like, I believe the kids say it hits different now. Wario Land 4 hits different, or at least it did at the time. Nothing down there. That's grand. Great. All 17 crits. Fantastic. I can move around the platform, and the platform moves. So many improvements. It's come quite a ways from... oh. Oh. Yeah, you're not meant to go that far down. But yes, that was a rug crate. And yeah, there's embers down there, so we can't touch those. Yeah, this was like... In fact, no, I was thinking... So in Crash, or I think it's Spyro Fusion. In Spyro Fusion, there is a game, if it can be called such, where you have to destroy sorry, we have to walk along a path like that in a walker, like this like mech walker. And the projectiles are so finicky. Like, I completed those games fully. And it wasn't worth the frustration, but I knew from the get-go it wasn't worth the frustration. But that was back when I was like doing video reviews. And I did that, you know, it's the funny thing is that I did it for a review that I haven't published. I haven't even begun anything on it yet. I hated that game. Just going to very quickly check the time. And, okay, 11:30. Where are we now? Hello, me. 26, okay, so... Yeah, so about 12:30 is when we'll finish this. So, that's that done. Those there, so... Evil Crunch it is. So, we try shooting him, but unfortunately, his shield is deflecting the blows. But he drives himself like a stupid bastard into the nitro crates. And I, like a stupid bastard, drive myself straight into those bolts, don't I? And only one of those shots hits, by the way. And like a stupid bastard, I drive myself into those, don't I? So what am I talking about? Oh, and you can't hold the button down either, yeah, sure, just like manually pull the trigger. Oh, Christ. Almost. I don't think you can destroy the projectiles either, which doesn't matter. Right, save. Oh yeah, scumbag tactics all around. I don't think he can even shoot this low anyway. Yeah. Oh. Apparently that doesn't count then. Well, here's a good strategy for anyone who actually wants to play this game for themselves. So for those who aren't familiar with Crash Bandicoot, this guy was in Wrath of Cortex, the original Crash Bandicoot 4. And, yeah, basically was hypnotized by Cortex to do his bidding while using the elemental masks. Crunch doesn't really have much personality, I say that, the protagonists really do, beyond being very strong. I never really got on with Crash Bandicoot myself. But he's since joined Crash Bandicoot. I don't know why he has a metal arm. But that's one of the things that he does apparently. So we have the super slide. Oh right, okay, this is the first ability. Right, so on we move to the sand world. So we move on to Tiki Torture. I think this might actually be the level where I need this ability. So that's the super slide. What a wonderful demonstration. Using the Dino Crisis music again. Oh, this is one of those really annoying enemies that you can't actually jump on top of. That's the super slide. Whee! I've got to stop doing that. Why do they give you an ability that's going to get you killed out of the game? I say that now. No. Incompetence is not an ability that the game has given me. I really do appreciate, like, I know it must be hard to look at this and think that, like, this is wonderful, but I really do appreciate how much new stuff they've added rather than just taking it from the PlayStation games. The music, okay, fine. Some of the assets, okay, fine. But the maps and how they've done that, I think is really good. And honestly, this is like the kind of game that makes me think, you know what, I might actually really get on with. What's it called? Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. That's how we do that then. Alternatively, just use Nakuaku Mask. Or wait until the end. So the reason why I had trouble with that before, I think I was actually playing like the Visual Boy emulator. I'm currently using BizHawk or EmuHawk, and it's honestly my favourite one. Just because it's so diverse, it plays so many different games on different consoles. I like the number of safe states I can have and such. Anyway, so so yeah, and that's the reason why I had trouble with the super slide, because like for some reason like the L and R keys weren't working, or they weren't properly bound or something. I don't know why. But anyway, so at least I should be able to do that. That is one of the most annoying hazards in the game. Fire spitter there as well. That wasn't a very good idea. Oh, gee. I would sort of hate the foreground there if it weren't for the fact that I wasn't just paying attention. I was thought, no, I'm going to try and be cool and land on it as I do. I'm gonna try and... Crunch is in the atmosphere. What does this do besides eat up the budget? Nothing. It changes absolutely nothing whatsoever. So, now we've just got a 3D T-posing model that's just took up a developer's time. Great. Again, I really fail to understand why I need the atmosphere to do this. And here's the thing, like, I like games like Marble Blast Ultra. I love Marble games. If someone gives me a good Marble game, I'll play it, and I'll really enjoy it. I used to love Marble Blast Ultra on the Xbox 360. In fact, it was like the first Xbox Live Arcade game I paid for because it was so incredible. And you've got like imitators and whatnot, you've got people trying to port it to PC and such, but it's not quite the same. It was developed by PopCap. Oh. You know, I've just realised Crash can't navigate these ramps, but actually he can. Like he did it in the sewer levels in Crash Bandicoot 2. That's why you got crunch. See, instead of having fun, I'm having to be careful. See, I can't go too fast. Like, it's the thing, like, if I really wanted to play a marble game, I'd be going at it like a pig at a tater. But I can't because I'm too busy being careful. So I've got to be really careful as to where I steer, so I don't hit a nitro kit. I've got to try and understand like how close I have to be to the crates to smash them. And yes, I probably would be like a very nervous driver. I fully appreciate how pedestrian I'm playing this right now. The physics doesn't actually help with the... okay, I was about to say the physics are stiff. The physics are fucking broken. At least it does actually roll like a ball, though. It feels, as I say, it feels like I'm rolling like blue tack. Background. That's putty to our international viewers. But, yeah. The sort of putty that you use to put like posters on walls, for instance. You know, it's weird that, like, in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, I really loved the, like, checkpoint stuff, the time attack, the target shooting and whatnot, more than I did, like, the base racing elements. I'm going the wrong way. Balls. Going the wrong way as in I'm going the right way. I need to go this way because I need the crates down this way, which can be tough to get. Helps to have a map. Right, I think I've got just about everything now. But yeah, in games like this, I actually prefer the platforming. Okay, just to punctuate that point. I don't know which way is the way that's going to take me to the exit, but right, previous one. Oh, they both do, okay. Why am I going down this way? Oh, I see, it's a trick. So they take you down that way to waste your time. Great. Oh, but hang on. Oh, well, I was about to say there's a crate at the end. There isn't. I don't think... I thought I should have got onto a ramp there, not fall down. Oh, fuck this. Trying to find any sort of consistency or logic in this is just a no-go. Anyway, yeah, give me the crystal. He was just gravitating towards that. I think he shared my sentiment. He fucking sick of it. So, yeah. So now we're doing hopping coffins. As always, no, nothing about there. Great. Nope, nothing up there. I apologise that I'm hopping around like crazy, it's just that I really do. Need to know where everything is last time. You may have noticed already, but they actually use the same bonus music from the previous game. And they don't do any sort of other sort of rendition or medley on it. Oh, balls. Can I still get up there? Alright. Bloody oil. Yeah, because it makes it hard, because like, the thing is, like, the jump there is like as if you're still on the oil, sliding around. So it makes it really hard to align oneself. I mean, at least they've actually made oil a threat. It's very rare that I play a game where like oil slick or ice is. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, well, you've got to be really careful about it. Oh, okay, right, that didn't work. For reasons. Ah, that's why, yeah, because I was trying to hold down and left. Which actually works, but... Excuse me a second. Sorry about that, had a package come. Yeah, got some carpet cleaner. Because, yeah, my dad's trying to smoke less indoors and get rid of the stains from the carpet. Using this really good stuff, like Dr. Beckman, I think it is. I don't think he's a real doctor, though. Right, we're going to crawl. Not going to use any of this super slide nonsense. Oh. Apparently we are. Just making sure I'm unmuted. Are you? You bastard! That was a very bad Jethro impression. Utter bastard! Oh, okay. That's a first. Oh, hello! If you have a look on the wall there, you can see Vicarious Visions logo. That's a new one. All the others, though, are practically from the other games. You'd have the villains like N, Jin, Neocortex. In fact, I think that's just about his only appearance here. Oh well. This is the part I was looking for. Not looking forward to. You will notice I hit it said. So far so good. But now we're going to go back and get the remaining grades. Mercifully, it was just those. Even then, there's more. Like, there's a level worse than that one for that sort of stuff. Flock full of seagulls. Okay, is there anything else we need to do before we do that one? So hang on a second. So I can't go down that way. Ah, because yeah, gotta go to the right. Okay, fair enough. Right. Oh, okay, right. Save. After every one of those ramps, I practically want to save because they can get a bit finicky at times. They're not too bad, to be honest. I had more trouble in the PlayStation 1 than... No, in fact, I think actually that's the most troublesome. Great. Balls. I got a checkpoint, so I'm fine with. God. Oh. Right, need to die. Apparently that disintegrated me. Oh, I see, okay, fair play. I think they're supposed to be like electrical pylons or something rather than like buoys. It's hard to tell how long you've got to travel out of the grass or the seaweed before you actually make it out. Right, saving now because I know there's a crate coming up. There's 3 crates coming up. Lead him. Ah, that's got it. And it automatically guides you into the crystal and the gem there, so you have to worry about picking up. Magma Mania. Oh, these jump ropes cause a bit of grief. Jump ropes? Slide ropes, whatever. Jump ropes, Christ almighty. Like, I know I die a lot. And it's, you know, you might think I'm taking the piss with it, but like really, the super slide is one of those abilities that, oh, okay, it kind of demonstrates the problem with like power-ups in the Crash games, in that like its usefulness only appears like once in the game. I want to check, is there anything down there? No, fair enough. Right. Sod that. I've had enough of dying to lava today. You might be asking, John, why are you waiting so long to... Right. Why are you waiting so long for the... Oh, okay. For the platform. Why are you waiting for it to go down into the lava? Because... Well, that's one reason why, actually, unintentionally, but the reason is because I like the nice slide and fall into the lava. You see, I do find it funny how, like, the purpose, the entire purpose of the Oh, right, so we've got to do the level again. Oh no, we can just die. Because we've got the gem shard. I don't know, I'm looking here, I don't know how many I've got. But yeah, if we just have a look here, we'll be able to see it soon. So I don't have any other three. Ah, there's 3 colored gems. My apologies. So there's no gem. Oh, yeah, there is. There is a crate down there that we need to destroy. I imagine the Aku mask will be destroyed by the nitro crates then. It's going to have to be, because there's no other way I can think of to get back there. They don't tell me to use those crates to ramp up, do they? Shit. Magma Mania indeed. Just making sure, yeah, that Aku mask crate is going to definitely be destroyed by the nitro, for God's sakes. I'm just getting sloppy at this point. It's not hard, it's not challenging or punishing even, it's just pissy pain in the arse things that are easily avoidable, you know, and I don't. I'm more frustrated with myself than anything else. Because I'm getting cocky, that's why. Yeah. So that is a freeze crate. So what that does is that freezes enemies and effects in the game. And that includes fire. Such as that the fire spitters breathe. And you take damage from it. Although I think the freeze crate might have been in the previous game, I'm not sure. In Wrath of Cortex. Not in Huge Adventure Access. Goddamn right, I got all 73. So yeah, the jetpack I don't mind as such in this game because it actually controls decently. Although the slightest touch on the lava is pain in the ass. It's a good job, really. It's a good job, really, that it's alright in this game because I have to put up with this now. So this is basically like a reverse version of Dingodar from Excess. But I fuck sight easier. So now all the platforms are gone, so I can't just touch the ground. Now it's lava. That's demonstrated there. window of escape is as well as quite tight there. Oh, that's one thing I didn't like about the jetpack, that if you want to turn around in the spot, you can't. You have to move a few inches. That's your equivalent of engine, minus the returning health. It's the rocket jump, okay. Sun. So as you can see, the boss here is a fake crash. One from the sun. Oh! Oh, Christ. Right, okay, let's do this one. It'll destroy the crystal, oh no. So now we're playing as Coco. So this is our blimp level essentially, only it's a lot more fucking irritating. So I can hold down the B button to lower that meter, which is the sun catching up. Or the fireball, rather. Oh, balls. No, right, I gotta die. Fucked up. I'd like to die anytime now, please. The sun's catching up, let's see what happens. There we go. So I don't turn into a crisp like in Crash Bandicoot 2 when you touch live wire. I think even like Crash Bandicoot 1, I think. These pesky projectiles are a bit tough to hit. Mind you, everything's a bit tough to hit with this. I can't tell because the reticle is so hard to see past. Not helping is Coco actually like getting in front of it as well. The crates. There we go. Oh, we've got to do that about twice. It's lava. Okay, I've had enough lava for the time being, so now it's in Istanbul. I don't get that joke. Is it supposed to be like, now it's on? I don't know. Oh, that's the rocket jump, by the way. That was another thing that didn't work in the other emulator that I tried. Although I have my old save states here, so... But it only works if you're moving in a straight, if you're still. Fair enough. That's the one use of the rocket jump there will ever be. Oh, and you also spin attack as well to get to the ropes. Those ropes can get annoying as well, because like if you stay on them for too long. Oh, yeah. The spin. You also have to keep moving to the left. You can't just spin attack and let it do. And you can't climb up the ropes either. You have to jump up them. Oh, you can slide down, but you can't climb up. Yeah, so this is like the closest thing to a death route that you get in the Game Boy Advance games. So for those who don't know, the death route, what it used to be is, it would be like a bonus platform, but it would have a skull on it. They're also known as skull routes. And basically, it's like a sort of like bonus. Oh, shit. So I think the idea there was to actually get back on the carpet. Rocket jump doesn't work there either. No, I was about to say, but that will. No, that doesn't work either. So, we can't get the crates in this one. So we might as well go for the crystal. I can't wait past them. Or we could just go back up here. Because we've got the crystal now, so at least I think we have. So the crystal gem. Gem shard. And go up here. Find life. I think the new get a life phrase is touch grass. Which I think, like, has gained prominence from Elden Ring, because there's such a thing called touch grace, which is like the equivalent of the bonfires. I haven't played much Elden Ring lately. I think it's just because I just don't know where to go at this point. Like, I need to get into some tower, but there's some shite that I need to do. There's plenty of locations that I can clear out first, though, so crack on with that. Sorry, this is the bonus level, yeah? Not the impossibly fucking hard level. Right, I think I'm gonna have to employ some patience here. Right. Oh no, that works. That works just as well. Oh, come on! So when you slide down the rope slowly, if you don't move, spin attacking doesn't stop you from sliding down. You can't jump, so you've got to make sure that you land on the rope perfectly. And if you do decide to go down, make sure that you also wait to go down. You better time it right, Christ almighty. 1 second, I'm coming back for that. I just need an Aku mask first. Oh, okay, never mind then. Unless, what am I saying? I can just go back, right? Can I? Yeah. How far back do I have to go for this bonus objective? Not very far, good. I really have no patience for those crates at all. You can piss off and all, right. Oh, never mind. I knew there was something down there, I just couldn't be sure. Bollocks. I think the purpose of that was for me to like slide into an enemy, but didn't work out that way, did it? Oh yeah, I need to find that walkthrough, don't I, to credit the author for the previous one. That lot of good it did me as well. Oh, balls. I was about to say something, I lost my train of thought. Shit. Something that did come to mind though is like, what kills you in these? So when you like hit, like, let's say you go there. What actually kills you in universe? Because it ain't the screen. The screen ain't the thing, you know. I think it was Yahtzee who first brought that up. Close. I'm gonna save that there actually, because fuck this noise. Okay, got everything. Yes, I'm pretty sure I got the crystal. Yeah, I did thank God for that. Right. Save, okay. Water, oh Jesus, I think that's the bad level. Mr. Lava Lava, here we go. Oh, forgot my golden rule. Nothing happens there. That's the first time that thing's killed me, and it wasn't. And it wasn't because of like me doing something else. Stupid. Okay, right, that wasn't going to work, fair enough. I never did quite like that about the... I think it happens in the PlayStation games as well. The spin attack, not quite working out so well. Nice jump. Great controls. Yeah, I'm going to put it down to the controller, to be honest, because I only really use my controller, to be honest, to play Souls games. And yeah, emulators really. Nice foreground. Yep, rocket jump ain't gonna do the trick. So, I would like someone to keep track of how many how many uses of each ability there have been. Because by my count, there's been like 2 levels that use the super slide. And even then it's not mandatory. It's just a nice to have. Okay, right, we're going this way then. And that's another use of your super slide gone. Right, so what else? Gone is no, we're trying to accumulate them, not expend them. Yeah, that's it. I do appreciate that they actually enhance Crash's existing abilities. Double jump, rocket jump, super slide, death tornado, body slam. All those things are really good to have. I think that's absolutely fine. I will say that much for them. Whoa, hang on a second, something ain't right here. I can actually find a way back all the way. Oh, okay, right, maybe not. I do not want to incur the wrath of Phantom Crash again. But I think it's something up there. That freeze crate may be, I'm not sure. That's pissed me off, so... Anyway. That's another level I'll have to revisit and find out why. Oh Christ, no, I think it's this one that we're gonna do. Oh, shit. Alright. What time are we on? Because I want to finish about 12. Oh, okay. I think we'll... I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll finish this level here and then we'll call it quits because... you know, destroy those fucking... Oh, Christ, Jesus. I sometimes think how much better life would be without me swearing all the goddamn time. And then I play this. And then I realise how much better life would be if I weren't playing this. And that's actually quite a comforting thought, really, to be honest. I'm sure some of you might be asking, would you play it? You wouldn't get it. Oh, seagulls take me away. Fantastic. No, I didn't need to reload a save state. There is just so much shit that I gotta look at. I needed to die there anyway. Oh yes, I remember. I was going to talk about the walkthrough. Apparently, for every 7 deaths you suffer, you get an automatic Aku. I think it's like if you die 7 times in a row, you get an Aku mask. Gotta do it again for that jam. I'm not doing it for the relic, I don't want those to skew my stats. No. No, we ain't gonna get him. Oh wait, no. Ah, I fucked up. Right, no, I'll tell you what, no, because I've just reloaded a save that... balls that up. Right, so anyway. I'll save it there. We'll come back to that next time. So thank you ever so much for watching. In the next part, I hope to finish the entire game. Go up against Fake Crash, N-Tranced, get all the gems that we need, and then go up against Entropy. That might be a bit of a longer episode though, it might be about 2 hours. But we'll see. So I'm going to try and get everything in one more session if we can. So thank you ever so much for watching. Take care. It's definitely out.